Hi and welcome to Silver Soul Tarot. Today we are going to make a wish. So let's do a Make-A-Wish Oracle, Wishcraft Oracle card, sorry, and then we'll hit the tarot and see what messages want to come through, shall we? So the wish we are making today is Aqua Luna. I am grateful and blessed. Technically not a wish, but let's pop that there. Let's take another one. Okay, so you're grateful and blessed. The more grateful you are, practicing gratitude, the more blessed you'll be. Come in like that waterfall, blessings just pouring over you. And the next one out we've got is freeze it. I freeze what I no longer want. Okay, so obviously you're feeling very blessed, whoever this is for. But anything that you don't want, you're sort of putting that on hold, and maybe you could regift it. Who knows? Depends what it is, really. Let's play the tarot. Let's play some tarot, see what messages want to come through. Okay, we've got a couple. So what fell out was the Chariot, and what I pulled out was the Four of Swords. Okay, so maybe someone's been resting, or they need to take a little bit of rest and recuperation because there's something on the way in. Okay, Four of Swords is all about just taking time for yourself, resting, recuperating, looking after yourself, healing. Okay, and the Chariot, obviously, like I say, is about some energy moving in. It's almost like it's coming in regardless, almost like that waterfall. I just dropped a couple of cards. Almost like that waterfall, like there's nothing going to stop that water just cascading over. And the cards I dropped are the 2 and the 3 of Wands. Okay, so let me move that out of the way a second. We will hit those ones in a moment. So the two of Wands for me is about the now what card. It's like, now what? You're planning, okay? So maybe while you're in this restorative state, you're planning what's going to be coming in next. What are you manifesting? What are you wishing for? What are you hoping for? And then we've got the 3 of Wands. So the 3 of Wands is either someone standing on the sidelines and waiting, kind of waiting for your ships to come in, as he is there with these 3 ships. Or you could be projecting out what it is that you want. So once you've decided, you then start putting those good intentions out into the ether, and freeze whatever it is you no longer want. Okay, so pop aside what it is, like this wand here. You don't want that wand, so just leave it behind. Like, you're still holding on to the one thing you want, but don't be afraid to turn your back on the 2 things that you don't want. Okay, so freeze it, transmute that energy, and hopefully, maybe say a little prayer that the energy gets transformed into something positive for someone else, something new for someone new. And then we got the World card. Okay, so the World card is completion of a cycle. It's finishing up, hopefully successfully, this sort of energy where you need to rest and recuperate, whatever that is that you need to rest and recuperate from, in order to put out those good intentions and allow this energy to move in. Okay, and next we have the 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles is the upgrade. Okay, it's like the apprenticeship card is a good way of, I don't need to do that, we can do that. You might start getting recognised, you might start working with someone, you might get a little bit of an upgrade, you might get a little bit of a leg up, a little bit of a foot up in some industry, whether that's that card flipped over, whether that's your career or just what it is that you're doing, or something in your personal life. I mean, take this as it resonates. But it's almost like the more time you spend grateful, the more the universe is going to want to bring in. Okay, so what came out next was the 9 of Pentacles. She stood there, it's the pre-empress energy. She's stood there with all her abundance behind her. She's very confident, she's very comfortable. She doesn't need anything, although she might want some things, but she's still very much fine. She can, take up new hobbies. She's very stood in her, confident in her, who she is, what she wants, what she's got. It's that kind of pre-empress energy. And what came flying out was the Eight of Cups. Okay, so when you decide what it is that you want and what direction you want to go in, you can then start leaving some of this stuff behind, and that's the completion. Okay, you start heading towards the new and start walking away from the past. You do have a couple of cards here that could be actual travel, actual movement, whether it's home, career, you know, changing jobs or going travelling. How he stood there with the world in his hands, and you've obviously got the world there as well. The world is at your feet. So maybe someone's really contemplating actual movement, but you're just sort of in a little bit of healing mode, and that's perfectly fine. Absolutely fine. You need to heal it before you can feel it. Well, you'll feel it, heal it, and then move on. Now, obviously, we do have 3-3 on the table. That might be a number, an angel number someone's seeing. We also have 2-3-4 on the table, which is a step up. It's an upgrade, it's a progression. Okay, well, and then we've got the sun. Okay, so the sun is a yes. So whatever it is that you're working towards, it wants to come in. Like I say, the universe wants to bring in some sort of an upgrade for you. It could be financial, it could just be a career upgrade, could be you know, something in your personal life, because you've obviously got a few ones here, so it could be just something you're working towards, maybe even a hobby that the you know, you've put in a lot of time and effort on and the universe is like, yeah, I see what you're doing, yeah, okay, now, you know, now you can get that upgrade in. I don't know, it's almost like if you're learning some music, you know, learning to play piano or violin or something, you take that test and you go up a grade, you know. That's the sort of vibe I'm getting, that you're going to get this step up. And the last card in this deck is the Lovers. Okay, well, the Lovers is about making decision, but this is, like I say, the universe wants to give you something, and I think whatever this is quite blessed. Okay, you've got the sun again in the background here with this card, you know, the sun's shining and you've got the angel looking down and sort of blessing you. This is very heavenly sent, it's very guided. It's like you're going to be shown the path, like your illumination will occur and point you in the right direction. It can also be a card of love if that's what you're here for. That's the only card I can really see that's got to do with specifically romance, but we do have another deck of tarot cards to go through, so let's play a couple more and try and finish off this message. But there's definitely this upgrade. It's almost like the universe wants to pour down, like I say, cascade down this you can't really see that card with that there, but it's a beautiful moon, with this energy. It wants to bestow blessings upon you when you just make the right decision. Although I don't, like I say, with the Chariot, because like those two characters are pulling in two separate directions, it's almost like it doesn't matter what the decision is, you're going to get that energy coming in. It doesn't matter what wand you pick, you will get the blessings. Okay, it's like you know, it's like a how can I put it, it's a bit like you come up to a junction, and if you turn left you'll go round and meet your destination, or even if you go right you'll go around and meet your destination. It's just like almost you can take a detour, but you'll still end up where you should be. This cycle still completes. Okay, let's take a couple of these and see what else wants to come out. So two cards come out because I'm like the master of pulling two cards. The first is the Seven of Wands. Okay, so there could be something for you to work through. It might be something you need to protect yourself, you know, it might have to kind of be a little bit on the defensive. Hopefully not, but you might have to just sort of stand your ground with something and make sure that, I don't think anyone can take it away from you. Just make sure that you're making the right decisions with the right people, because obviously, you know, we're here, we're collaborating with all the other souls on the planet. It's not just us. But just make sure you're making the right moves for yourself and anyone directly associated with you. You've got the Six of Pentacles, so the Six of Pentacles there. She's all in her abundance again, but she's got enough that she can share with others. She's not worried about these birds taking the odd berry, because she's got so many more growing and so much in her basket, there's that, it's like the humanitarian card in the original deck. Okay, so it's this upgrade brings in some balance. Could be financial, could just purely be financial for you. But I've got a feeling this is kind of like everything's going to come into balance. With this illumination sort of energy at the back end here. It's almost like you've been putting in the hard work. And now the universe wants to bless you. Like, and world again, we've got the world again. Now you're sitting on top of the world. Not only have you got the world at your feet and can do as you wish with this 2 and 3 of wands here, but now you're sitting on top of the world, and it's so transformative for you with the butterflies there. So it's not just this cycle completing, it's you transforming out of the old and into the new. And the last card is the Chariot again. Okay, so the universe is saying what it said. Okay, you've got this new beginning coming, and once you close out a few cycles, walk away from whatever it is that doesn't serve you, or move job, move home, whatever it is that you're kind of, your next big step seems to be here. And then once you take that step, you get this abundance just flowing. Like I say, with the waterfall card here, it feels like it's just going to cascade and just flow through every aspect of your life. I do want to take another oracle card. We're going to take the Tree of Life oracle card just to finish off the reading, really. I might do we'll do a healing mantra, because I do like those cards. They really help finish off a reading. But I just want to see if there's anything major, any other kind of major messages that want to come through. And we've got the Magician. Okay, magic, divine mind and intent. You are the creator of your universe. What is it you want to leave behind? What is it you want to allow in? With the 7 of Wands there, you might have to push some energy out. Go, no, I'm not going back there. That's not what I want. But then allow what you do want to come in. Okay, so this is the healing mantra. Final message for this collective reading. And we have welcoming surrender. Okay, there is no problem, only destiny being revealed. Yeah, like I said, this was not, there's nothing here on this reading that would worry me in any way. It's just your destiny is being unveiled in front of you. The path is being cleared when you let things go. I'm going to leave it there, say thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.